Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today because I have the opportunity to talk to Vincent about his sorcery art.
Yeah.
Hi Vincent, thanks a
Hi.
lot for joining me today. We are
Welcome.
here, yeah, thanks a lot. I really appreciate the opportunity to talk to you. We are here in
Thank
Essen.
you. Yes.
You had your first day at the show.
First day on the show, first day in Germany.
You told me, first day in Germany ever.
Ever.
You don't live that far, but you never made it to Germany before.
Yes, I don't know why. Sometimes it's like that.
How do you like it so far?
Yes, I'm very surprised. It's very different because I was also on the East country, as ex-Soviet Union country.
Okay.
Germany it's only 2 days, but it's very quiet.
People are very laid back normally.
Yes,
the Germans,
but
right?
it's a pleasure. The organization, of course, it's a classic, but it is true. The first minute you feel that.
That's the German quality. You feel that at the show as well. Everything is well organized.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to work on the show. The spiel, everything is human. Also, you can walk and have a look at everything. You have the food truck. You have everything is very well organized.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Then I saw at the booth people lining up to get your signature on your cards.
Yes.
How are the German people, and I know there are a lot of people from different countries as well, but how do the German people react to your artwork? Generally, of course, they like it, but do you get like certain cards you have to sign a lot?
Yes. They are in the card I have done. Some, of course, are the same. So I think to the Highland Princess.
Yes, but it's a beautiful one.
Yeah, the Shields Maiden too. The
very nice
the
one
Pirate
too.
Ship.
Yeah. Pirate Ship is one of my personal favorites.
Yes, it's one of my favorites because I have still the original. I don't want to sell it because it's special for me.
Why is it special for you?
I don't know. Maybe because I did it very easily. Only in 2 days because I have already done many years ago a graphic novel about pirates and corsair. The universe of the corsair and pirate. Yes, I like to draw ships. So with the sunrise, the sunset. When Eric gave me the brief, it's okay. I like the subject, and it was a pleasure from the beginning to the end, to draw and paint the illustration. So it was. Sometimes you have some problem, some reflection. You have to try some sketches to see if everything is good. But this one, without thinking a lot, it was a pleasure, and it was right.
So that's why the pirate...
It happened.
Yeah, it just happened, and that's why the pirate ship
making a painting is always risky. You never know what we will have at the end. So
no, but then it's really awesome if it just comes out the way you want it to come.
From the mind, from the soul.
Perfect.
So it's...
And that one is in your studio at home, the pirate ship? And you're going to keep it there,
yes,
obviously?
For now, yes, I want to keep.
Very cool. I think the nautical pieces you said you like, I haven't read the graphic novel yet, I have to admit that, but I will.
Some are in English, so the pirate graphic novel is in English.
Okay, nice one. I will check that out afterwards, but I think your nautical theme, the ships, the pirates, I personally like the captain a lot as well.
Yes.
He's very cool.
Highly appreciated.
I thought so as well. Sometimes it might even be a little bit, if you look at the pirate ship and the captain, for me, they are very close when it comes to my favorites. But the captain, of course, is unique, and often people are like, happy to sign unique cards, or to have unique cards signed. They're a bit more special to them, at least, I guess.
Yes.
Not to you, of course, because the process is the same, right?
Yes, it's the same. I can also, with the artist proof, it's happened quite often. People want both the pirate ship and the captain, so I can do a storytelling with the artist proof.
So you put two next
the
to each other?
captain on the ship, yeah,
That's
something like
perfect.
that.
I love that as well,
I
personally.
can imagine something new every time. So.
Do you still have some of your artist proofs left? I saw you I think moved a lot through Mike from Collector Art House, right?
Yes.
Very good guy.
Yes,
Mike.
I think every artist who is working with him are very, very satisfied. He's very serious,
he
very funny.
Yeah,
he's a great passion.
Definitely,
it's a pleasure, and but I can do also artist proof from my own.
Do you still have some left?
See, and I have Highland Princess, for example, almost left. Maybe the last 4. But I have all the cards I've done. I have still some artist
nice
proof.
one. So good for people to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I will address you after the show to get in an order, possibly. You said you've been working on sorcery for a couple of years. Since when? When did you start working on it?
A few weeks ago, I was looking for the first messages I had with Eric.
Yeah.
And so I remember well, he contacted me the first time in 2018.
2018.
At the late December, and I did my first card in the February 2019.
Wow, what was the first one?
Kite Archer and Call to War.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah, the two, maybe the two, the third I don't remember. Also the Sandworm and the other one, the Serpent Sea, the Sea Serpent.
Yeah, that one is great too.
One of the first I've done in 2019.
Wow, that's quite a while ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Crazy. But I mean, I think you did more than 20 pieces for Alpha and Beta, right?
Included the 2 champions.
Exactly.
I have done 25.
25 even. 25. Wow. Then it takes a couple of years probably. How long does it take you to finish like a painting from the beginning? Do you start with a sketch and then work it out? And if you like the sketch?
It can be very different for each card, because sometimes it's quite easy. I mean, if I have to do a portrait. For example, the princess is quite easy in the way it's only a portrait. You don't have a background, very difficult, very long to. So sometimes I am able to do an illustration in 2 days, but it can be 5 or a week. It depends on the complexity of the card.
That's okay, I think. And I think what Eric told me this morning is that as you paint with watercolors, that's true, right?
It's a kind of watercolors. I use watercolored inks. It's important to say, because it's a bit different. The same technique, but with the inks, the mark is very famous. It's the Ecoline. The oldest one. You can have something more closer to the really a painting effect. With more work. It's powerful. The color is also brilliant. It's so shiny.
Do you think? I think your art style is very unique and very recognizable. Do you think that's because of the way you?
Yes, I think because when you work with the watercolored inks, you can also mix with other technique as acrylic. So it's very unique. So I have the opportunity also when I was at the Fine Art School. I got some teacher who have this technique from the 70s. It was a golden age of illustrations, And very special. There is a technique, for example, with bleach.
Okay.
You use bleach and you can do effects, very special effects. And today it's a bit forgotten.
And you learned that from your teachers in art school?
Yeah.
Wow. So you actually got an advantage above all the other artists because you have special education.
Yeah. I remember when at the end of the school, the teacher said, he was very pessimistic. He said it was in 1998. he said, "Oh, in 10 years, there will be no more art, maybe traditional art, hand painted." He was very pessimistic. I don't know why. So 25 years after, I am still here.
Yeah,
And we can see the success of sorcery.
definitely.
We can see also the comparison with something hand painted and the computer. It's not the same.
No, absolutely not. I
So
totally
people
agree.
recognize the difference.
Very
We
true.
have the culture to, because as I said, art is from the soul. So you have
I love it.
a paper, oil on canvas, and some things. Acrylic, it's directly from the soul, from the heart. It's very, very special.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
I love that. And if you say it comes directly from the soul, what makes you choose the nautical theme so much? Just because you like it, you appreciate it, or do you like go sailing? Maybe, I don't know.
No, I don't like sailing.
No.
I like the sea because I am
You like-
Italian. I come from a country along the coast.
Okay.
I like the sea to watch, looking at the sea, but I'm not a sailor.
No.
No, but I don't know. Maybe because it's graphical. It's very funny to draw and to paint.
Okay.
They are a great subject. Doing a ship is very, very highly funny. I have a lot of pleasure to do it, even if it's difficult.
It has something magical still.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think when you look back at history and all these old paintings. Yeah, I'm from the Netherlands and I've been to the Rijksmuseum and we got all
I
these
was
ship paintings.
twice in the Rijksmuseum.
Did you like it?
Ah, great.
The paintings.
Rembrandt,
are, yes,
Vermeer.
exactly. Yeah.
Incredible.
Do you draw inspiration from
Yes.
those classics?
Yes,
very
absolutely.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like particularly Vermeer.
Okay.
Oh, it's beautiful. Very unique artists also.
Definitely. I mean, that's often what the Dutch are known for when it comes to those great classics.
Yes.
Looking at Arthurian Legends now, which came out today, can you, because I opened one box and I saw a couple of your cards.
Okay.
Can you tell us how many cards you painted for that one?
So 19.
19?
To be exactly, I have done 17 cards and 2 are, the small card, the minion.
The tokens.
The token,
Yes, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah,
No worries.
so you have the two face, you have the back and the lens.
Yeah.
And so the last 2 run are in this token.
Nice.
So it's 19.
That's a lot. I think that puts you up there with the artists that have painted the most pieces of art for sorcery, right?
Yes, I think so. But I
know-
never know when Eric will write to me for a new card. So
Are you working on future sets
Yes.
already? Yeah, of course we're not allowed to talk about that, but that's okay. But it's good to know that you are working on future sets, and we get even more of your cards. But I have 19 more to discover from Arthurian Legends. I think I saw about 5 or 6, but of course I opened just one box.
Yes, you have maybe more 3 or 4 boxes to have everything.
Yeah, I definitely will get a case and then I will open it at home. But I did a live stream from the booth this morning, together with Eric actually, which was pretty nice. In general, looking at sorcery, and maybe a last question. I don't know. We're about 10 minutes in, right? Roughly. Good. I promised it would be around that time. I don't want to keep you too long.
Oh, it's okay.
Thanks, I appreciate that. But if you look at sorcery as an art project, the amount of hand-painted art we just talked about, that's totally unique in the world. Do you know any other projects that go that big when it comes to hand-painted art?
No, it's I'm very I am observing the phenomena because it's very special. I know also that Eric was thinking about this project before 2018.
Yeah.
So I think he had a really great inspiration, and we don't know how much time it will be in the future.
It's looking great.
In my opinion, it's only the beginning.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because maybe the most important thing is the people, the players. I see in their eyes they are very a great passion.
It's crazy.
It's deep.
Yeah, we've been
because I am talking with the Italian community, the French.
Yeah,
I see it's worldwide. Also from Singapore. I've sent a playmat in Taiwan.
Wow. Okay.
Incredible.
You get orders from all across the globe.
Yes. And a little example, an American bought me a playmat, but on my shop, and he also seen that I have some of my illustration from Italy, because I do also some illustration from my country, my region, and he saw that. He said, I like also this one, so I will take some original. So you are talking about people with a culture, very curious. It's who are in love with art.
Yeah.
And, so it's not only a game. It's not only.
I totally agree.
So it's very, very. It's not only the new magic. It's completely different. I think it's the sorcery soul is building.
Yeah, it has something.
We don't know what
unique.
is becoming. Yes.
Oh, and the basis, the start looks very promising, and we can't even talk about start anymore, because I just checked yesterday. I think I backed the Alpha Kickstarter in 2022, so that's a couple of years ago already.
Yes.
And then the beta came out, and now we're already at Arthurian Legends. How does it make you feel to be part of this? Is it? I mean, you just say people discover your art, and of course you've been very well known before as well. But people from all around the globe now come to your store and to your website. Is that making you feel very
step by step? Because first, when I did my first illustration. So I was already working on several projects, so my graphic novels, also the role play games. I've worked for the Dungeons and Dragons extension for a role play, a publisher in France, which is very big, very good quality, and some magazine.
Okay.
I do also historical comics with the antique era, the medieval times, and so on. So,
fantastic.
So at the beginning, working for Eric was something added with my other subject.
Yeah.
And step by step, it became very important. I said I've seen that the project was really big.
Yeah.
He had a lot of success, and so I because it's the very first time I've done so I participate to a TCG, and it becomes something familiar because I feel free. It's a bit strange because I am more free than comic books or the other, because I can be myself. All the subjects I like, I can imagine, invent. I am Eric. Know what he wants for the card, but I am also free to do have my style and without restriction.
And your interpretation.
For me, it's the real fantasy. Like it's the reason why, because I like one of my favorite cards is Dome of Osiris, because it's my universe, but it's without compromise. It could be an image from my graphic novel. So
okay.
It's very the freedom is very important. So it's increasing my freedom. So
I totally understand you. I actually think Eric does a great job with that, because I heard that from many of your colleagues I talked to, and that freedom actually made them create something that is not standard, that is unique, that is your own personal thing. Like you say, you pour your soul in it, and you only do that if you have the freedom. If you got constraints, you don't do that. I love it that you feel that way, and that represents, I think, what sorcery is as well.
Yeah.
I think it's not only a great game, but it is much more than that.
Yeah. It's an artistic movement, maybe.
I
think
I
so.
say it's one of the greatest art projects of our time.
An influence,
An
because
artistic movement is
after
something
the
I like as well.
crowdfunding,
Yeah.
I saw it. It's big, great, but it's maybe it's done. But it was only the beginning.
It was only the beginning. Yeah. No, I would say that's a great quote to end on. It was only the beginning. I wanna thank you for your time,
Thank you
Vincent.
too.
I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup, and folks,
plaisir.
thanks a lot. Stay healthy, stay frosty. I talk to you next time. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye.
Bye. Ciao.